Sarah, after our last visit here, I left you some information about the effects of smoking on your baby.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if you had a chance to have a read of that.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts about that?
It's made me a bit more accepting, considerate, I suppose.
What do you mean? Can you tell me some more about that?
Just the effects that it has on my unborn baby. They're pretty scary, and I don't really want those to happen.
So it sounds like you're a bit concerned about the effect that your smoking might be having now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not what you want.
No.
You mentioned last time that it was very important to you to do a really good job on raising a healthy baby, and it was something that you felt strongly about.
Yeah.
Okay. And so now that you have a little bit more information, you're feeling like maybe smoking's not something that you would really want to be keeping on doing. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So what are your thoughts about making changes in your smoking then at this point?
I could maybe cut down, not one day, maybe not that drastic, but maybe cut down, yeah.
Okay. So you're thinking you might be able to cut back.
Yeah.
You're not quite sure how you're going to do that and what it might look like, but you're thinking that that would be a good start.
Yeah.
And I think that that would be an excellent start.
Okay.
Is that something that you've done before?
No, before I've just really tried to stop altogether.
Okay.
Not have any at all.
So this would be something different.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you got any ideas about how you could do it?
Not really. I don't know what to do if I'm feeling like one.
Do you know what's worked for other people in that situation?
Not really. I could maybe just put it in my mouth. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just an action.
You're thinking maybe it's the habit, and if you just put it in your mouth and didn't light it up,
Yeah.
that might be something to try. Okay. So you've already started thinking through some ideas.
Yeah.
Sounds like this is something that you feel quite strongly about now then, after having a bit more information.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So you're saying cut back rather than quit. It sounds like you feel that would be a bit more manageable at this point in
Yes.
time. And one of the things you've suggested is just not actually lighting the smoke, or not lighting every smoke at least.
Yeah.
What else do you think might work for you?
I'm not sure. I'm open to anything, just as long as it's not quitting entirely straight away.
So what you're looking for is ideas of how to cut back. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you come up with one idea, and if you like, I can give you some ideas of how other people have managed to cut back.
Yeah.
And then you might be able to see there's something there that would work for you.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Would that be
thanks.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, some people do what you're suggesting and put a cigarette in, but don't actually light up the smoke. Other people do something instead of having a smoke, like go for a walk, or read a book, or watch a movie, or switch on the TV, or cook, or do other household chores.
Yeah.
Some people put other things in their mouth, like a chewing gum, or fruit, or a vegetable, or some other kind of a healthy food. They substitute for smoking. Can you think of any others? Some people have a packet, like they just ration however many they're going to allow themselves for the day.
Okay.
And only allow themselves that many, so they work out and they only have that many in the packet. Other people have somebody else take their cigarettes and just give them the ration that they've allowed for themselves during that day, so they can't actually have access to any more smokes. There are a few ideas that I know have worked for people. Is there anything there that you can think of that might work for you? Any of those appeal?
I could, eat other stuff or do some cleaning and take my mind off it.
Okay. Well, have you had any ideas about what you might eat rather than smoke?
I like fruit. Stick with fruit.
So what might you do? What are you thinking?
If I feel like a cigarette, I'll just eat an apple and watch TV just so I don't think about it.
Okay, do a bit of distraction.
Yeah.
Right. And that would be a great start. And how many times do you think you could do that during the day?
I'm not sure. I guess I'll just try it and see what I can do.
Okay. And do you have? That's great. It's great that you're ready to try something. Have you got a goal of like how many cigarettes you could try and cut down on each day? Have you got any idea of where you'd like to start with that?
If I could get down to one a day, that would be a big improvement from where I am now.
Yeah, one a day would be a very big change from what you're currently doing. And you mentioned before that felt like it would be a bit drastic.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if that might be a bit of a big step at first.
At first, yeah.
Yeah. Is there some other steps that maybe you could put in between?
Yeah.
What do you think would be actually manageable to start with?
Considering how much I do smoke, probably maybe if I could cut down to 3 days.
Okay. And that's still quite a big change, isn't it?
Yeah. But I think that'll be manageable.
Okay.
When I don't have money, I've been in those situations before where there is only a little bit.
So you've managed in the past when you've only actually had 3 smokes in a day and it's been okay?
Sort of.
Right. It's still been hard?
Yeah.
Yeah. And given that you said before that you're smoking almost a packet of smokes a day, that's still a big jump, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would it be okay if I let you know about the concern I have here?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just a bit worried that might be too big of a jump too quickly. And I'm thinking it would be good if you just cut down a little bit less so that you have more chance of succeeding here to start with, and then more gradually cut it down like that, if cutting down is what you want to do rather than quitting at this point.
Okay, yeah.
So given that you're already smoking a packet a day, what do you think would be actually manageable? Just say for the next week or so. What do you think you would be able to cope with cutting back to in the next week or so?
Maybe take a couple off.
Okay. So how many less do you think in a day?
I'm not really sure. I guess what if I could just try it and see how I go?
Yeah, sure. You could definitely try it and see how you go. Yeah. Most people find that if they actually set, like a specific goal, that they have more success with it. Okay. So if you can try and work out what you think you could easily manage, that would be a great place to start.
Thank you. Do you know of any other numbers that they have done?
Yeah, I do, and everybody's different. Some people, find it that they can cut out 5 in the first week. Some people find they can cut out 10, and of course, some people, as you know, just quit altogether. Yeah. So everybody's different, and I guess I'm interested to know what you think you can do.
If for now I can just take off 7 in a week. That might be better than, because I just don't want to change so much. I'd rather bring myself out.
So you're thinking you might drop 1 cigarette off a day? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good for you for having come up with a number. And which smoke do you think that it is that you reckon you could go without during the day? Is there one in particular?
Probably 1 in the morning when I wake up.
Okay. What might you do then, instead of having that smoke?
Make the bed or something. Okay. Go for a jog. I don't know.
So do something to distract yourself so that you delay that first smoke.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea. Does that feel like something that you can actually manage?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And when do you think you might be able to start that?
Tomorrow.
Okay. And you feel ready to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And is this something that we can review next time I see you? Would that be okay?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.